Hi, I'm Mark Nolott with Visionscapes. Today we're going to learn about how to install drip irrigation on your landscape beds. So what we've got here is, this is drip tubing. They have drip emitters in them. Every 12 to 18 inches there's a hole, and each one of the holes have what's called a drip emitter. That flushes it so that water will come out, but when it turns off, no sediments or anything will go back into it. So what you want to do is we just want to make sure that all these plants get covered. Like here you can see we did a loop around this pear tree, and then we want to do a loop around here. And what we like to do is take these staples and push them down into the ground next to the plant so they hold it down when it turns on. What you got to be careful when you're doing with this stuff is you can get kinks in it like this. What we need to do is make sure that they're nice smooth curves so that you don't get a kink in them. We like to put a staple about every 2 to 3 feet to hold it down. And then you just curve them in and out of all your plants. What we have over here is the box, the junction box, where everything comes in. All the lines feed into here. And what we've done here is it's got a valve and then a pressure reducer, because this drip irrigation is a low volume watering system. And so if it comes out just if you hook it up to a hose, it's usually too high a pressure and it'll blow the fittings apart. So what we want to do is we can put a valve and then a pressure reducer so that it reduces the amount of pressure that the irrigation drip tube gets. After it's all laid out, you've got all your staples in and everything's gone, and you've checked your pressure, you've turned everything on to make sure that the water is dispensing where it's supposed to, you have no kinks in it, all your joints stay together. The next step would be we just do a nice healthy layer of mulch on top of it. We're going to put a couple inches of it. Go ahead and dump right here. We're going to put a nice heavy, like I said, 3 or 4 or 5 inches over it all. And then what that'll do is it'll just keep everything moist. It'll keep the moisture on the ground, and it also will keep the mulch wet so that our plants don't dry out very fast.